And we are on. Hold on. Let's wait. Come on. Hey everybody, it's Kristen J Live, and I am here at In the Wink of an Eye Casting with acting coach, casting director, regular director, motivational speaker, Wendy McKenzie. Yay! Woo-ha!
Hi.
Hey Wendy.
How are you? I'm tweeting too, so.
Oh, I'm sorry. She's all techie now. And even, can I tell everybody what you recently? No, okay, I won't say anything. I'll just say,
let's not confuse
she
people.
Texts.
I could text now.
I love it. That's so funny. Okay, so Wendy, I know all the stuff that you've done, but just give a quick synopsis of everything that you've done. You can't do a quick one? It's too much? She's been casting for 35 years. Okay, so, all right.
I'm only 35.
Started with the modeling, went into casting, and then you decided now you fast forward to motivational speaking, right?
Yep.
Well, let's talk about that. You said you've done that before, but now you're doing it. What made you decide you wanted to motivate folks?
I'm not in the mood to talk.
So wrong. See what happens when you know people?
Look, the stupid thing is not doing it.
Her tweet is acting funny. So, but that's okay.
Okay, I'm sorry. Okay.
Yes, in the wink of an eye. Now, motivational speaker. What made you decide you wanted to start motivating people?
After 20 years in the business as a model, I started out and then went on to cast music videos, on-air promos for MTV, as well as movies with my business partner, Twinkie Bird, out of LA. After we started working on all these projects where we had the opportunity to give someone their big break, most of the movies that we worked on, the actors that we cast had never done a movie before. So it was important for me to start talking to people and letting them know that you do have opportunities out here. And sometimes people always say, well, what are the chances of me working opposite Sandra Bullock or Angela Bassett? I say it's a 99.9% chance, because if you look at Notorious and you look at The Blind Side, Quentin Aaron, who plays Michael Orr, he's working opposite Sandra Bullock, and that was his second movie ever. And Gravy, who played in Notorious, he played Notorious, B.I.G.
So wonderful.
He worked opposite Angela Bassett. So the possibilities are endless. So I wanted to just motivate actors to let them know that dream big and then dream even bigger, because I see it for them, but I just need them to see it for themselves.
How do you make somebody see it for themselves?
Just basically opening their eyes to choices.
Okay.
And the one thing that actors some people that I've come across, they're not understanding that preparation is key. If you prepare yourself for greatness, it will come to you. And I've always had that embedded in me, and it's something that I strongly believe in no matter what you choose to do. For instance, when I started being a motivational speaker, I used to go to career days in schools. Elementary schools are the toughest, mind you.
Oh, wow.
But,
okay.
I prepared myself for, when I'm dealing with actors, it's a piece of cake. Dealing with kids in elementary schools is the hardest thing ever. If you could get past them and get them on your side, then you have won. So that's how I prepared myself. So I just want to show them that if you prepare yourself for greatness, like, don't just sit back and say, oh, I want to be a star.
I want it to happen.
Honey, stars are in the sky, okay? So what I want you to do is pick up a book, read a book, start training yourself, start teaching yourself. I always, which I was doing today, actually watching the commentary from a DVD from the director. It's so important to listen to director's commentary, because those are the people you're going to be working for anyway. So I recommend that you do that, as well as read books. Tasha Smith, who has the TESOL workshop, she recommends The Power of the Actor by Ivana Chubbuck. It's an amazing book. I love, love, love that book, and I recommend it to all my students as well. So if you want to teach yourself, that's one of the good ways to prepare yourself for this industry.
Now, let me ask you, who motivates you?
Honey, my mortgage.
Okay, that'll do it. That will do it.
Let's keep it real. I will be homeless if I can't pay my bills. But at the same time, too, this is something I would do even if I wasn't being paid to do it. Mm-hmm. Because what's crazy is that in this room, say about over 15 years ago, in this room, this is actually my office now, but this room was my dining room. Right. And who eats in their dining room anyway? So I remember giving private workshops to actors and models, just to help them just as a favor, like, hey, this is what you need to do. You could get work, get your pictures done this way. And I remember just helping people, and now 15, 20 years later, I'm doing it for a living.
Right.
So I started off doing this for free. But I had side hustles. I used to be a bartender. Wow. I worked as a model. I used to move furniture. Yes, I did.
Gangsta.
And what else did I do? Waitress, stuff like that.
Okay. So now you are working on your book. You mentioned some other books that people can go out and get. But what specifically are you trying to get across to people that they will be able to find in your book?
My book is for beginners and experienced actors.
Okay.
And it's what I do in my class. I teach beginners and experienced actors all together. Most actors, they don't like the fact when they hear about that. They say, well, I don't want to take class with beginners. But guess what? One of my students, Andrew, is on One Life to Live, and he's a new actor.
Right.
And now he's working opposite experienced actors who have been in the business for 20 years. So I'm not doing it to torture you. It's real life. You have Jamal Willard, who plays Notorious, who has to work opposite Angela Bassett, who's a seasoned actress.
This is very
true. I want everyone to know that you can learn from every and anything and everywhere. And I just want people to understand that for us, starting out in the industry the way we did, we just had a passion for what we do. And thankfully, 20 years later, we're still doing it, Twinkie and I, and bi-coastally, which is what makes us great in this industry, because, not too many other casting companies offer that bi-coastal casting simultaneously. So that's what makes us special. And I just want people to understand that this is a business, and small things as far as, and I'll give you this, the minute an actor gets a really great part on a project, I don't know who is out there doing this, but what they do is own your name. You can't go wendymckenzie.com because somebody owns it. So what I teach in my class and what you will see in our book is little things like that. How to brand yourself, how to market and promote yourself, and really truly understand that if you're in this business for a living, honey, it is a business. Please be prepared for that. So our book will have a little bit of acting information as well as tips and things to do and not to do. Of course, the usual stuff, but a bunch of other stuff that most actors tell me that they're really surprised to know. And I just emailed an actress who just got a part on One Life to Live. I said, get your name, honey. Own it. .com it, NafisaWilliams.com.
Because somebody else will buy it and then charge you to buy your name back.
Yeah.
Now listen, I've sat in several of your workshops and seminars, and something that I have come to notice that you do is you force, okay, I don't want to say force, but you get individuals to learn about themselves. But now I don't know if that's by design or if that's just how it happens to turn out, but aside from you just doing that, what is the one thing that you find consistently difficult to get them to understand?
Who they are as a person, like your personality. Because I had a student today, and she said to me, I said, so tell me about yourself. Who are you? And she really couldn't answer the question, and I kept saying to her, I don't know you, so in order for me to know you, I need to know you, the person your friends know.
Right.
And I said, at the end of the day, I could possibly take your career to another level, and your friends can't.
There you go.
Okay.
And with that, who are you?
Who is Wendy McKenzie? Wendy McKenzie is a young woman who was born in London, England. My parents are from Jamaica, and I lived there for a while. So you might hear a West Indian accent or a little British accent every once in a while, because sometimes people tell me they hear that, which to me, I feel like I have an American accent because I work hard to get my American accent, only because so many people just wanted to know, let me hear you speak. No. So I had to get rid of my European accent. And my brothers live in England, and they still have they have an American accent as well. So,
they have an American accent?
Yeah, they keep.
Wow, okay.
They get more girls. Anyway.
Too funny.
So I am the single mother of one, Great Scott.
Great Scott,
yeah, that's my son. He's 26 this year. And I'm so proud of him. I love him with all my heart.
Don't tell him about him. We're going to talk to him later on. So
Oh, yeah. So you guys get to meet Great Scott later. So.
That's right. So, but we're talking about who you are.
Okay, so mom and daughter and sister.
Is this who your friends know?
And lover.
Easy killer. Don't tell all your business.
And and I believe in following your heart and your dreams, and what I put out there is what I want to get back. So
okay,
full of passion.
What's up next?
No, right now I'm in the middle of writing the book, but I'm also doing a small speaking tour with my son.
Where can, if someone wants to have you come to their city or their state, whatever, wherever they are, who do they reach out to? Where's the contact information?
Well, they could email me at actnow@inthewinkofaneye.biz, and I'll forward it on to my manager.
Now, somebody who wants to be a star, who do they reach out to? Where do they go?
Call Miss Cleo.
Call me now. You're never going to be a star.
It's not that. So people always reach out to me about that. Like, yeah, I figured you could give me some advice on. I said, no. I don't do that. I don't.
Too funny.
I don't do that. Miss Cleo could better predict your future.
Okay.
In the industry, I can't see your future.
If they want to just reach out to you to take your class, where do they go? What are all the contacts? Because you said you tweet, you have Facebook, you have a website. Let them know that.
Well, the best way, and I want people to reach out to me by email.
Okay.
actnow@inthewinkofaneye.biz. Just put in the subject what your needs are, seeking acting lessons, or keep me posted on upcoming projects. So just put that in the subject, and I'll email you. I'll keep you on my email list, and I'll constantly just send information out. And
she will make you a star, everybody. This is Kristen J Live. I'm going to be the next star. I'm going to be the next sunshine. Wendy's going to hook me up. Watch. Thank you, everybody.